Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com. .31, welcome back. Daily Show hitting you on a Monday, 19th day of May. There is a lot of great things to do in the Riverbend region and all across the Metro East, but you aren't going to have as much fun as you would as a Gateway Grizzly game. And I'm telling you, Kurt, what you guys do down there is just incredible. I mean, from the environment that you guys create, from all the activities throughout the games, plus just how the team is. It's really a great thing that you guys put on for the region.
Yeah, thanks, CJ, for having me today. I mean, that's kind of been our motto since, day one, affordable family fun, trying to get back to different organizations, having a lot of great kid programs to kind of get them involved during games. We just wrapped up our opening weekend yesterday, and we did kids run the bases, and then they get to meet the players on the field, do autographs. We had a pregame parade, all that fun stuff.
Well, and too, I mean, you guys keep growing. I mean, this new partnership, the naming rights for Arsenal business growth, this is huge.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. We've been working on trying to find the right partner for the naming rights after GCS rebranded to become Revity. So we wanted to partner with somebody that kind of fit our standards and our model too. So in Arsenal Business Growth, I met with them. It was pretty quick turnaround about 2 months ago. Aaron Asher, he's their owner. He's been great to talk to and work with, and we're excited to work with them. And yeah, it brings a little bit more excitement to our name here at the stadium. Well,
and too, I'm sure it makes things so much more efficient for you all as well. I mean, to have it seems like this long term plan and this really great partnership. I mean, this could be on a year to year up to 12 years, correct?
Yeah, actually, it could be up to 20 years. I think that was So it's 8 years, and then it's an additional 12 years, year by year. So it's great with them too. So they're part of the deal is they get certain days that they can use the field they want to do softball games or company outings themselves. Reach out to their clientele that bring out here. So just with that alone, it's going to be we'll have it in with them on there and try to expand our brand with them. And they're a high rising company. I think they started 2019. So. To connect with them, and we're going to be using them too as use their business as well to kind of help generate some leads for us and kind of get more out into the St. Louis region. Well,
it's really incredible. And as the season's starting, what's the organization? What are you guys feeling like right now? I mean, it seems like you guys kind of got the windshield right in front of you on this.
Yeah, it's since we just opened up this weekend, I mean, it would have been nice to kind of have this deal in the off season, but to have a little bit more planning with it. So, I mean, the stadium still says Grizzlies ballpark for now, but all that signage is in the works. Hopefully we'll have that up relatively soon, but it's, but on the other side of things, it's kind of a great announcement right before we kicked off the season over the weekend. So, excitement's been great. We got a lot of great games still coming up here too.
Well, and if you could fill us in on some of the things that we can mark our calendars down for, because there's nothing more fun than a Grizzlies game.
Yeah, we got every homestand. There's something special. So our next homestand starts May 27th. I mean, that's a $2 Tuesday. So, anyone that's, really watching their budgets, $2 tickets, $2 hot dogs, $2 beers. So those are always great games. Even that weekend, we have a touch of truck night on May 31st. So there's a bunch of, fire trucks, police cars, Army trucks, semis that are going to be right in front of the front gate that kids can come up and get in there and sit in those. We actually have Major League Wiffle Ball here that day too. So
that's awesome.
That'll be fun. Yeah, that'll be really fun. We had them out 2 years ago, and we were their top attendance place over the last 3 years, so they wanted to come back here for that. Every Friday we got fireworks too, so it's we call them Friday fireworks. So if you're looking for a weekend game for a little bit more fun, we got fireworks. And then our staples too, July 3rd and 4th and 5th. We're back again for All American Weekend. We put on the biggest fireworks show. I would say it's going to rival any show in the St. Louis area. So that's always a great time to be out here. I love that weekend. And then even our last game, Labor Day weekend, August 31st, we call it Greatest Night in Baseball. We TP the ballpark after the game. We give out prizes after every out. Biggest fireworks show of the season. So yeah, just a lot of fun things each month.
Well, and too, we're showing a little bit of your guys' promotional calendar off now too from your website. You guys can learn more at gatewaygrizzlies.com/promotions. But I mean, it really is. It's incredible to see all the different ways that you guys are coming up with these really cool ideas to get people out there and really enjoy it. Kurt, how long have you been with the Grizzlies?
This will be my 12th year with the Grizzlies.
Wow.
So it's, I actually started as an intern back in 2013. And kind of had my hands in a little bit every department over the years. And, so I became GM in 2022. And that's actually the same time Annie Sojay Miller kind of took over the ownership from her dad. So we kind of been in this together, kind of, trying to rebrand the Grizzlies a little bit and try some new things and, stay fresh in the community, especially coming back after COVID too. So.
Oh, 100%. And, take me through, what's kind of the trajectory for you guys now from where you started 12 years ago as an intern to what you're seeing now? I mean, it seems like just from everything I've been reading and catching up on that, you guys have a good program and really you guys have a lot of great stuff internally going on too.
Yeah, it's great. It's there was a lot of turnover over the years, so I think we've kind of put some things together in the front office side of things. I think most of our staff are 4 or 5 years in now, so it makes things a lot easier kind of planning these nights, with them having a little bit more experience. Something that me and Andy been wanting to try to do is bring in some other unique events too, to kind of be relevant year round instead of just during the summer. So, October, we have 2 great events. We have TK Pro Rodeos coming here October 3rd and 4th. We transform the entire field into a big rodeo arena, bringing 2 million pounds of dirt. I mean, this rodeo company, they are the top. They've been voted the number 1 in the Midwest over the last 3 years. So it's, that Friday night's Bulls in the Ballpark finale. So it'll be the top 35, bull riders competing for the grand prize. And then that Saturday is just kind of your traditional rodeo. So that's really fun. That'll be fun. And then, Savannah Bananas, they're obviously really hot right now and popular. So last year we brought in, we tried to do our own version of it. We call it Spooky Ball. It's a kind of a trick-or-treating thing too. So it's that'll be October 19th. We have kids dress up. We do trick-or-treating on the concourse before the game, and then the game, it's a lot of fun stuff. Guys wearing costumes, dance-offs. We had Spider-Man out there last year, trying to do some more wacky stuff this year. So that's another fun, kind of unique thing too, more in the fall to kind of keep us going.
That's really cool. And it's really cool to see how the organization, and you guys have done this for years, just truly love being in the community too, and love being a part of it. And just whenever you guys love it, it makes it so much easier for us to love it too. And, going forward, I know that this, this business, this naming rights deal has got to be nice too, because I'm sure it makes it a little bit easier to do other events, and put on other things. Am I onto something there too?
Yeah, I like you hit it right there with the community stuff. We try to partner with some organization at least every homestand. So like May 28th, we got mental health awareness night. That's presented by Centerstone.
Oh, I'll be there.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a tailgate with Centerstone. They're a good friend of the show.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Well, I'll be looking for you on that night. Yeah, so they got a special ticket package for some proceeds to go back to them. A new fun one I'm excited for this year is our July 2nd Sensory Friendly game. That's presented by Darley Ingredients. So, July 3rd and 4th and 5th, obviously it's a tough time for people that, are sensitive to, loud sounds. So that'll actually be a quiet game. So there'll be no music. It'll be just kind of come and, hear the sounds of the ballpark, of the baseball game. There'll be fireworks on the video board that'll be kind of dimmed, stuff like that. So that'll be a fun game that we're excited for that one as well. Man,
this is really great. And Kurt, really great talking to you. Is there anything else for right now that we need to air out to the audience before we say goodbye for now?
Yeah, I would love to see people out at Arsenal BG Ballpark. Like I said, we got a bunch of different things every homestand. Friday fireworks every Friday. So, we got some camp days for any kids. So, we're looking forward to seeing everybody at the ballpark. The team's doing great too. They started 7-2. They won 21-2 yesterday. So that was if you're looking for some offense, definitely come out to Arsenal BG Ballpark, because I think we had 6 home runs yesterday. Kids are catching fly balls. So a little bit of everything for everybody.
Well, and I keep telling people, it's like everyone got excited about the Cardinals again. And I'm like, just give it until July. You can just go to the Grizzlies and watch them just beat up on some teams again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what are we doing to ourselves here? Yeah, for sure. Steve Brooks, our manager, and all that guy does is win. So it's fun to see this team be competitive over the last few years. And it's these guys
guys are, were drafted, these players, and they're level single, double A level. We get guys that get signed all the time every year. So, it's professional baseball. So you're going to see some good talent out here if you're looking for some good baseball.
Oh, 100%. And before I let you go, do you have any idea of would the signage change during the season, or are you guys going to hold off on that until things kind of calm down a little bit?
No, it's in production now. So we have the teams on the road for now, and then we'll be back next week for 6 games. But after that, they actually hit the road for 2 straight weeks. So that June 2nd to 14th time frame is our goal to try to get most of the stuff up. July 4th is kind of my main goal to kind of, maybe do a ribbon cutting, kind of unveil this naming rights with Arsenal BG Ballpark a little bit there. So obviously we'd love to do that on opening day, but just the timing wasn't there. So so we're hoping to fully transform into Arsenal BG Ballpark in the next month or so.
Well, Kurt, thank you so much for calling in today, and really enjoyed having the conversation. I'll see you up there on the 28th with Centerstone, and I hope all is well, and call back in whenever you have more to share with us.
Yeah, thanks, CJ. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week.
Sounds good. Hey, 10:41, a little bit of change. We'll take a break and come back with more Daily Show next, right after this.